Hello there, everybody. Thank you for stopping by for the July 6th card pull for every sign. This is a great way to do a quick check-in on your sun sign, your rising sign, your Venus sign, your Mercury sign, your Jupiter sign, your Saturn sign, all of that good stuff. It's a good way to get the flavor of the day, all the flavors of the day. All right, so let's start with Aries. What do we have for you, Aries? We have the Six of Air. This just tells me that you are moving forward, moving away from something that was having a negative impact on you, something that was holding you back or dragging you down. Next up is Taurus. Taurus, you have the Call card showing up in reverse. This is telling me that somebody is giving you an opportunity to pick up with something where you left off, something that you had put on the back burner or given a break to. And so they're giving you an opportunity to pick that up and to move forward with it. I feel like, Taurus, you're deciding, and please don't decide just because you see the card, but the way the energy is sitting right now, I think you're deciding that that's really not for you anymore. It's not what you want to pick up and move forward with at this point. Next up, we have Gemini. Gemini, you have a messenger of fire. This is just telling me that you have somebody coming in who is giving you the go-ahead about something that you would like to move forward with that makes you feel excited and happy and motivated and inspired. Woot woot, we like that, Gemini. Cool, cool. Next up, let's look at Cancer. Cancers, you guys have the King of Earth showing up in reverse. I do feel like this is somebody in your sphere of influence during the day. And I feel like, Cancers, you've got somebody around you who, the King of Earth for me can come in one of two ways. And I feel like this way they're coming in for you is somebody who is a little bit broken. And when I say a little bit broken, I just mean that they have a hard time being objective about things that they're looking at or things that they're thinking about. So there could be something that is triggering them right now. And so I think as they're entering your sphere of influence for the day, I think that that becomes very plain and very obvious that they're in a little bit of a broken space as they show up. Okay. Next up, we have Leo. Leos, you guys have the Queen of Earth showing up in reverse. King of Earth and Queen of Earth. Huh. Interesting. So Queen of Earth in reverse, Leos, just means that there's somebody in your sphere of influence who has been very generous to the people around her. And I do feel like this is people, not just one person. She has been very generous to the people around her, but what she's seeing is that the results of that generosity are not that hot. They're not that good. And so now she's deciding, you know what, I'm going to pull back. I'm not going to be so generous in this situation because it's not improving the situation. It's not helping the situation. So she is pulling back on that generosity because it just doesn't make sense to her. And I think that you're seeing this happen in your sphere of influence, Leos. For some of you, this is going to be your significant other, especially for those of you who are guys watching. This could very well be your significant other that you're seeing do this. Virgos. Virgo. Two of Air showing up in reverse. This is telling me that you're having a hard time making some type of decision today. And I think that part of the reason you're having a hard time is because this decision is one that is going to impact you for more than 20 minutes. It's going to be one that impacts for a while. And I think that you're letting the pressure of that fact kind of get to you as you're looking at this decision. Okay. Next up, we're looking at Libra. So Libras, you guys have the Queen of Fire showing up here in reverse. Queen of Fire in reverse, I'm really feeling like you're kind of feeling like going inside yourself. I get this sense off of this card that tells me that you feel like you have given to people and tried to help people to understand things, tried to help people to be motivated, tried to help people to be on the right track. And you just feel like you've talked until you're blue in the face and it's not really doing any good. And I think right now you're feeling like, you know what, I'm holding back on any of that. I'm not going to try to help or encourage or uplift somebody today because why? What's it good for? What does it actually accomplish? Nothing. That's where you're feeling. I'm not agreeing with you. I'm just saying that's where your energy is showing up right now. Next up, let's take a peek at Scorpio. So, my fellow Scorpios, 10 of fire showing up in reverse. This just means that we're doing something where we're putting down some type of responsibility. We're not carrying a responsibility that we would normally be carrying. So letting that responsibility go, sometimes that comes up when we literally forget about something, but sometimes it comes up when, there's a change in plans or there's a change of choice. Either way, letting go of some type of responsibility and putting that down today. Next up, we're looking at Sagittarius. Okay, so Sagittarius, what you have showing up here is the messenger of water in reverse. Messenger of water in reverse just tells me that you are going to be letting somebody in your sphere of influence know exactly how much they mean to you today. Very cool. Good for you, Sagittarius. Up next, we have Capricorn. Capricorn, we have the Tower card. So the Tower card is actually a good card, but most people don't realize that right off the bat, partly because it doesn't start off feeling so good. But the Tower card is basically talking about something that was making you feel safe and secure is suddenly and unexpectedly removed from your experience. Now, the reason that that happens is because when we feel safe and secure in a situation, then we stop looking to grow and expand. And Sacred Spirit wants us to grow and expand. He doesn't want us to stagnate, he, she, it, whatever word you want to use. Sacred Spirit does not want us to stagnate. And so if we start to stagnate, and we won't move our lazy butts out of a situation where we feel secure but we can't grow anymore, Spirit will. So the guarantee whenever this Tower card comes up is that there's something better out there for us where we can grow, where we can expand, where we can do better. And so this is just kind of the beginning of the process of finding that. With the Tower card, you're being thrown out of that secure situation suddenly and unexpectedly, but it's only because Spirit knows there are better situations out there for you. And this is what Spirit had to do to motivate you to look for it. So there you go. Now you're motivated, Capricorn. Pretty soon, I imagine we'll see the Tower in reverse, which will mean that you have found something to replace the old Tower and you're overcoming and doing better than what you were before today. All right, next up, let's look at Aquarius. Okay, so Aquarius, you have the Ace of Fire showing up in reverse, and this is just telling me that you're really not feeling like doing much today. You kind of feel like maybe sitting on the couch, maybe eating some popcorn, maybe vegging out. That's if you feel like getting out of bed. You're just not feeling like doing much today. You're feeling like having some downtime. Okay, so that's Aquarius. Next up is Pisces. Last but not least for sure, we have the Hierophant showing up for Pisces. So this is telling me, those of you who have Pisces strongly in your chart, that you are going to be at the very least considering a serious contract or commitment. Some of you will be signing a serious contract or getting into a serious commitment today, officially. Now this can have to do with love life and romance. This can be getting married, but this can also have to do with business and work, or even an agreement with a friend that, we're going to put together this, or a sibling, we're going to put together, a party for somebody's 50th wedding anniversary, so that agreement to work together on something can show up on a card like this too. So contract or commitment showing up for you Pisces here today. Whoop, whoop. So that's everybody. Thank you all for being here. I do appreciate all of your support so much. If you haven't already, please subscribe so that you can get more videos like this. And I am pumping this channel up to 7 million subscribers. So if you would like, comment, share, all of that good stuff, all of your support is greatly appreciated. And I will see you guys back here tomorrow. Everyone have a fantastic day. Peace out.